Yes, you read that right. I will be skipping WWE 2K25 this year. I do have to clarify because it's not clickbait, but like rephrasing. When I say I'm skipping the game, that doesn't mean I'm skipping the game. I'm never going to play it ever. I'm just skipping the release of the game. Like, I will not be playing the game tomorrow when it releases for pre-order on March the 7th. I will not be streaming it. I haven't even purchased the game yet. And quite frankly, I don't know when I am going to purchase the game. And I know when I made that announcement on my YouTube community page yesterday, I don't know if any of you really predicted this is what I was going to say, but let me explain a little bit more about why I'm not playing the game. I don't want this video to be super dramatic or feel like a big deal because, in my opinion, I don't really think it is. But I know to a lot of you, you come to my channel expecting me to play WWE 2K every single year because it's been a tradition on my channel really since WWE 2K15. That was the very first video I uploaded to this channel, was a WWE 2K15 video, and it has been a staple across all of my YouTube and TikToks and any social media channel since 2015. And WWE games have been a big, huge part of my upbringing. The very first video game I ever played was WWF SmackDown on the PlayStation 1. And when I was growing into childhood, I owned SVR, the original SmackDown vs. Raw, on the PS2. And I basically got every single game after that point: oh 07, oh 06, oh 07, oh 08, oh 09, 10, 11, WWE 12, WWE 13, so on and so forth. When I got WWE 2K15, me and a group of friends created this in-game universe called AWC, and we kind of made a thing with that, and that ended up taking up a lot of my time playing that game, and I kind of kept that going into 2K17, and then with 2K17 I made an expansion of that, and then in 2K19 I made an expansion of that universe, and it was called Map-Based Combat, which you can find on this YouTube channel, and I had Map-Based Combat going at least until 2022. If you guys remember, I think last year I announced that map-based combat was coming back. I had the characters made. I was ready to go all in and, bring the series back. But it just came down to timing. I did not have any time to really produce the series that I really wanted to make. As much as I love the storytelling aspect that I was able to bring out of myself with map-based combat, just the matches, the stories I was able to tell, and just everything that I can get out of exhibition mode and universe mode and creative video in WWE 2K, that became the only reason why I was playing WWE 2K games. Every year I would buy WWE 2K, I would create these characters, and then I would make these matches, but that would be it. I wouldn't play my Rise, I wouldn't play my faction, I wouldn't play my GM, I wouldn't play showcase mode, I wouldn't play anything else. That was all I did. And this year is like the first year where I feel like I was able to accept the fact that I really have no time to bring back that series. So I'm not gonna dedicate the time to creating all these characters and getting these movesets ready just for something I'm not gonna do. So I said to myself, okay, if we're not going to be doing that, then what else are we going to be doing in this game? So what's the gaming, what's the strategy for playing WWE 2K25 this year? And I remember last year, I started a new series on my channel where I would play WWE 2K24 My GM with my chat. And I had a lot of fun, and my chat, my Discord community had a lot of fun with that. And, that really brought an element of fun out of the game that I have not felt in a very, very long time. And I'm very grateful that I was able to have that experience with my chat and, be able to, talk to them, communicate with them, play the game with them. It was very fun. So then I said to myself, okay, is there any other mode that we have interest in playing in this game? And the more and more I sat and thought about it, the more and more the answer became clear. No, there is no other mode that I personally care to play in this game. Again, my Rise is something that I didn't really do until last year, and even then, I was like, all right, I mean, this is fine, but it's not really enticing to me to play my Rise. My faction, I've literally never even given time to my faction. The most I've ever played my faction was 30 minutes in WWE 2K22, and then I've never touched that game again since then. My universe could be something there, but it seems like every single year I watch these other creators talk about my universe, they take more and more stuff away and they don't add anything to my universe. And then the mode that they're going heavy on this year is the island. And listen, I have many friends who play NBA 2K 24, 5 to the NBA 2K series, and they play the yard or whatever that basketball version of the island is. I think it's called the yard. I have heard so many horror stories. I've heard so many people tell me they're going to ruin 2K. This is going to be the end of WWE 2K as you know it. It's going to be flooded with microtransactions. I've been seeing many creators talk about how the island doesn't feel finished. Like there's less that you can do versus the yard. It seems like a mode that has potential but is incomplete. And when I hear that and I hear these other testaments of people who have played the game similarly, it's like, okay, why am I about to invest my time in this mode that does not really feel like it's going to get much out of me except for trying to get money out of me? And I'm not putting my money into microtrans. I am very much against microtransactions. Like, I'm against paying money to advance yourself in the game. Like, I'm all about just putting in the work to advance yourself. I'm not paying money for skins. I'm not paying money for clothes. I'm not paying money for upgrades, this or that. I'm not paying money for any of that stuff. And if that's what the island is, then I'm not playing the island. Like, that's just the fact of the matter. Like, all right, so exhibition online, whenever the hell that works, because we all know the opening week online barely works, and my GM. So there's only going to be 3 modes, and really only one, because exhibition is not even a mode. That's just the game itself. So if my GM is really the only mode I'm going to be playing, why am I about to shell out $70, $100, $140 for this game? It doesn't make any sense to me. Again, when I was just creating my own personal universe in the game and using that for content, that made sense, but I'm not doing that anymore. So now, with that element gone, it really pulls back the curtain like, damn, so I really have not been playing the game fully for all these years. I've been just playing the game just to play this one mode. And it's like, I don't know, at my adult age now of going on 28, I don't feel like for me, it's worth the money to play a game and play like 2 modes. I don't think it's worth it. Now, that's the main reason. Now, there is a second reason. And I know some of you are going to roll your eyes, you're going to groan, you're going to huff and puff because you don't want to hear this. But I am trying to focus more on my movie content. My movie content has been doing very good as of late. My highest viewed long form video of all time is a Oscar video, a video where I reviewed and ranked every single movie that got nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. My movie content video right now over on TikTok, over on YouTube Shorts, they're doing very well. And I really want to put my all and see where this goes because I know I can flourish doing that. And I want to be able to do more. I already told you guys back in September, I don't want to be just a wrestling content creator. I want to be a content creator. I want to do more. And this year, I do plan to do more. And if that means that, okay, maybe 2K25 has to go on hold for a little bit, then I think it has to. I want to do more than just professional wrestling. And again, that doesn't mean I'm getting rid of professional wrestling the way some of you think I am. I'm just incorporating other things that I like into my content. That being said, I am going to be doing gaming content as well going into summer 2026. And I'll have more to talk about on that a little bit later on. But yes, if you were looking forward to me playing WWE 2K25, I hate to give this news to you on the eve of 2K25, and that's on me for waiting so late to do it. But I will not be buying the game or playing the game at least release week. Again, there might be a time, a few weeks, a few months from now where I play the game, but that's not going to be tomorrow or next week. So I appreciate all of you who understand. Again, I have a lot more great, exciting content coming out soon, and I hope you guys stick around for it. I understand. I understand. Changes can be scary because a lot of it used to just wrestling content, and now there's an expansion happening. But also understand that I have goals, and I want you guys to be a part of those goals. So in the words of the great one, to all the suplex crybabies, shut up and enjoy the ride that I'm going to take you on. No, I'm just kidding. But I appreciate you all understanding. Again, more content coming soon. And yeah, I love you guys. I will talk to you all later. Peace.